Hey guys, I'm Josh with smartsocial.com. I want to talk to you about how to reduce exposure to radio frequency energy from cell phones. This is a report that was just released by the Division of Environmental and Occupational Disease Control, California Department of Public Health. I want to talk to you about this report and what it means for you. So let's take a quick look. The use of cell phones has increased dramatically in recent years, including among children and young adults. Some scientists and public health officials believe RF energy may affect human health. What does this mean? Why are people concerned about exposure to RF energy from cell phones? Well, here's what's important. Although science is still evolving, some laboratory experiments and human health studies, so pretty legit people, have suggested the possibility that long-term high use of cell phones may be linked to certain types of cancer and other health. So we're talking about brain cancer and tumors. We're talking about lower sperm counts if it's in your pocket, and then also headaches and effects on learning and memory, hearing, behavior, and sleep. It's a pretty big deal. Let's talk about what this is looking at. The studies do not establish the link definitively. However, scientists disagree sometimes about whether cell phones cause this or not. Let's just take a look at it. I'd rather you be protected. How can you reduce your exposure? Well, keep your phone away from your body, they say. This is one of the biggest key takeaways. When you talk on your cell phone, avoid holding it to your head. Use the speakerphone or a headset instead. Let me talk to you about headsets here real quick. Let me show you what I use. Now, if you have a new iPhone, you might not have the old headset thing. I got nerdy with my old iPhone, and I always had one of these little things. I had a fake phone that I'd jump on the phone with, and I'd plug this into my iPhone, right? Well, I don't have that thing anymore, but this has very little, if any, radiation. So I got this little tiny thing when I bought my new iPhone. It's a connector. You do this. You plug this into here, and now you got an old school phone if you use it at work. I know it's cheesy, but actually it's really fun. The quality is amazing, and it's fun to hold an old school phone. A second thing you could do, and I'm gonna link to this below, I use these when I work out. They are Bluetooth headsets. You can wear it on the house when you're podcasting, whatever you're doing, and they're great for phone calls. You put them in. They're also noise canceling when you're on a flight. The battery lasts probably 10 hours. They are awesome. I'll put a link to them below. Okay, back over to here. They want you, first of all, avoid holding the phone to your head. Use other options. Next, send text messages instead of talking on the phone. Your kids probably love this because they want to send text messages anyways. If you're streaming or you're downloading or sending large files, try to keep the phone away from your head and body. It thinks that, or these studies show, that perhaps your phone is sending and receiving a lot more data, and therefore it's probably not so good for you. Now, this is interesting. Carry your cell phone in a backpack, briefcase, or purse, not in a pocket, bra, or belt holster. Because your phone's antenna tries to stay connected with a cell tower whenever it's on. It emits some RF energy even when you're not using it. It doesn't emit RF energy when it's in airplane mode. Airplane mode turns off the cellular. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Reduce or avoid using your cell phone when it is sending out high levels of RF energy. Now, what does that mean? This means this. It means if you see only 1 or 2 bars displayed. What the heck is that? Well, take a look at my screen right here. Do you see how I only have 2 bars in the upper, to the left of Verizon? You see how I only have 2 bars right there? That means it's trying to send more to Verizon Wireless. But if I had a ton of bars, they claim in this report that it has to work less hard. But with 2 bars, it's working harder. So don't put it up to your head as much. Now, if you're in a fast-moving car, bus, train, or some of us airplane, your phone puts out more RF energy to maintain connections to drop calls, so be careful then. Next, if you're streaming audio, video, or downloading or sending large files, it's obviously trying harder to connect with radio waves or using radio waves. The next thing they say that's really important is don't sleep with your phone in your bed or near your head. This is hard for a lot of us because some of us use this as our alarm clock. Yikes! Unless the phone is off or in airplane mode, keep it at least a few feet away. I've heard otherwise you're supposed to keep it an arm's length away so that the radio waves don't hurt you. Take off the headset when you're not on a call. Headsets release small amounts of RF energy. You know, this is something that isn't tried and true, but I do have something to tell you. A lot of people are afraid of Bluetooth, and I'm no scientist or doctor, but the smaller the battery, there's a battery in here or in here, the smaller the battery, the less the RF signal it's going to send out. There's quite a bit bigger battery in your phone than there is in here. So the smaller the battery, you're going to be a little bit less off. Once again, very unscientific, but my nerdy background. Now, next, don't rely on a radiation shield or other products claiming to block RF energy, electromagnetic fields, or radiation from cell phones. Once again, we're going to link to this below, but this is brought to you by the California Department of Public Health. It's kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie to you, that people are starting to come out with this. A few years ago, people said, oh, no, it's okay. It was proven that this doesn't hurt you. I don't know, and I think you would agree, we don't know enough. I mean, these have only been around smartphones for a decade or less. 2007, the iPhone was invented. We really don't know everything that's happening, especially as networks get faster and faster. All this is brought to you by Parent University at smartsocial.com. If you want to talk to your kids about how to be safe and smart on the internet, it's pretty easy. You head over to smartsocial.com, you click on Parent University in the upper right. We have 3-minute videos that you watch with your kids, because if you're tired of being that bad parent and you're tired of being the person that tells your kids what not to do, we walk you through security, safety, and how to be smart online. There's also a way for you to learn the hidden parts of Snapchat ahead of your kids. If Snapchat is frustrating to you, wait no longer. We will teach you everything you need to know in 15 minutes or less to really clear the air. Next, learn the hidden parts of Instagram. We'll teach you everything your kids are doing or even what they don't know about direct messaging on Instagram. And you can download our cell phone contract. You can watch sample videos right on this page. If you're logged in like me, you can get access to stuff. But don't trust us. Go watch some of these sample videos. You can also see all the videos that you watch with your kids. You can see some of the stats behind it, how much information or research you save. You'll also get a free copy of all my books. I've got 6 books on the market that teach the world how to shine online. It goes from there. We even have a place where schools can apply. I'm Josh Ochs with smartsocial.com. Thanks for learning how to make sure you're safe with these awesome devices we have, but they can cause trouble just as much as they can be conveniences. I'll see you soon. As always, remember to keep it light, bright, and polite, because your kids are watching what you're doing online. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.